So what we're doing now, as I said before, we're going to shake, and we don't hurt the bees, we're just going to shake them into this box like so, but a nice sharp shake, and then they'll go into the box.
So what we've put in here is a frame of eggs in the centre, this frame here. And this is so that the bees can then work on drawing out some of those eggs or young larvae into queen cells. And this is like priming them really. These are not going to be the queen cells we're going to make. We're going to do that tomorrow. But because there is the presence of eggs and a possibility of making a queen, they'll then produce royal jelly, and then that'll be perfect for when we add in our own eggs and for the queen cells that we want, because they'll be already producing royal jelly, and they'll make some super queens for us.
Well, here we are, we've now shaken in about 20 frames of bees, and I should think there's somewhere in the region of 6,000 bees sitting on these 4 frames in here, and you can see them crawling up all up the front of the box here. They don't know what they're doing, they don't know where they're going, but eventually we'll get them to go into this particular hive. The last frame to go in is this one, which has got pollen and nectar in it, and it's the pollen we need because they need the pollen right alongside the eggs that we're going to put in tomorrow. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to lay that down there, and we're going to move these frames over like so, so we can get that one pollen frame in. These aren't very happy, as you can imagine, at the moment, but we will get there. So we're nearly there now. Just make enough space to drop that frame into the hive. There. So I'm now going to place that in amongst those bees. Now I've got to be very careful, there are so many bees in there that I can't just drop it down. I've got to lower it very, very gently, and hopefully they'll move out of the way. Come on, out of the way. And we're just going to lower it down in there like that, and there we go. So finally we've got to put the pollen pate on the top here, just across the top, and this is just to stimulate them, and I'm just going to make some holes in there for them so they can get to the pate like that. And again, I'll have to just smoke them down and then gradually lay this back on. Like so. And then, hopefully, we'll get a lid on. Or we'll try and get a lid on.
They're just all beginning to march in, and you can see those Nasonov glands on loads of these.